My Star Wars collection, June of 2023? Sure, let's do it. So I think the way this is going to go, we're going to do my loose black series, then my loose 3 3/4 inch, and then to finish it off, we're going to do my sealed collection. So let's start with black series, and I've had a fun ride with these. I've been collecting black series, actually started getting back into Star Wars toys in general, actually, but mainly black series, and around early 2021 is when I started collecting them. And yeah, initially I kept them in the box. I kind of just kept them in the box because I really liked how the Black Series boxes look, especially with these mural artworks. But as time went on, I started watching like review videos and like seeing pictures of them out of the box. I was like, I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to do that too. I want them out of the box. And I figured the part that I liked the most about the Black Series box and their packaging is preserved even if I take the figure out of the box. So why not? Let's take them out of the box. So that's what I did, and it got a little bit out of hand, as you can see. I've sorted them between these 3 shelves in kind of a rough chronological order. We kind of do like start with the prequels here, and then eventually move all the way down to the 3rd shelf with like Book of Boba Fett. Yeah, so with the prequels here, this is probably the main bulk of the collection because I really love clone troopers. If you couldn't tell, I love the heck out of my clones. So yeah, like the main ones we got like a ton of 501st. I know the lieutenant is technically not, but he blends in well. He blends in well with the rest of the blue boys. And then yeah, we of course got Cody, we got Obi-Wan, we got Anakin, Rex, and then Padme. And I do need to get an Ahsoka eventually, and even like a long hair like Clone Wars or Revenge of the Sith Anakin. And then yeah, we got more clone troopers over here. Maul, another Obi, and then Delta Squad. I know a lot of people aren't really big on these figures, but man, I love Delta Squad. Republic Commando is probably one of my favorite Star Wars video games. There's a lot of good Star Wars games, but man, Republic Commando's definitely up there. So even though I know they're kind of inaccurate, they're still really cool to me, and I'm just happy to have Delta Squad like in toy form just in general. So I'm happy with them. And then probably my favorite figures, I don't know if this would surprise many, but it's the Bad Batch. I love the Bad Batch TV series. It's absolutely awesome. Yeah, it has some weaker episodes, but it's great nonetheless. And like, these figures look so cool. I already got the season 2 figures on pre-order, and man, can't wait for those to come. Probably my favorite actually figure out of my entire collection, and it's a little biased because I just really love his character in the show, but it's Crosshair. I mean, I love this pose. I actually just put him in, and it's like, look at that. He looks like a boss, dude. Not to be confused, you know, with the actual boss. But yeah, he looks like an absolute boss, dude. He looks super dope, man. I just really love him, especially that helmet. Look at that helmet. Even with that inaccurate shoulder pad, like, he's still super cool, man. The whole team is really cool, but especially fond of Crosshair. And then yeah, now we got some Kenobi figures. I kind of just threw Cal in there because Jedi Survivor takes place around the same time as Kenobi, so, you know, he blends in well. Really like the Kenobi figures. The show was okay. It had some points in it that I liked, but it was just kind of okay. But the figure designs were so good, especially that Purge Trooper, Obi-Wan. Really like the Ben Kenobi, like the Tibetan Station one. I really like that one. Some just Rogue One and Andor stuff just kind of thrown in there. And then we got my original trilogy trio. We got Han, we got Luke, and we got Leia, and then I guess Bush Leia too. Really like these ones, especially that Luke Skywalker. He looks so cool, and I love his cloak. And then we move into the Mandalorian. So yeah, we've gotten some really cool Mandalorian designs, especially Cobb Vanth. Cobb Vanth is like one of my favorite like non-clone trooper figures. He looks so cool. I really like that face sculpt too. The face sculpt on him looks pretty solid as well. Mandalorian, Ahsoka. And then yeah, I kind of showed this off earlier. My Book of Boba display. I know Cad Bane, that's technically the Bad Batch version, but he looks nice. He looks nice with Boba and Fennec there. Really like that Boba. And then I guess we have some time. Here's my Marvel figures. I'm not as big into Marvel as you can obviously see. I have way more Star Wars than I do have Marvel. But I still really like Marvel. There's definitely some cool figures from here. Like John Walker, he's cool. Clint and Kate, they're both really awesome. That Spooderman that I just got is super awesome. So yeah, some cool figures, but Star Wars, man, my Black Series figures, that's my bread and butter. I love them. I love them to death. All right, let's do 3 3/4 inch now. All right, so this is it. This is my loose 3 3/4 inch, and most of these are actually figures from my childhood when I was like probably like 4 to 5 years old buying Star Wars figures, and then I got a couple when The Force Awakens first came out. But other than that, yeah, these are mostly just ones from my childhood. And I think I definitely have more. I definitely have more probably in a box downstairs somewhere. I'm just not entirely sure where they are. They're somewhere there. I know they are. They're safe somewhere because I packed them away like many years ago. But maybe next time I do this video, I'll go hunting for them sometime soon. And maybe next time I do a collection video, I'll actually have them. Anyways, this is what we have at the moment. So, yeah, figures I've actually gotten recently. Not too many besides this Anakin I bought at a convention because I need to replace the Anakin that I had. Because the Anakin I had, he met a fate on Mustafar. He didn't look too hot, so well, actually, it was looking pretty hot on Mustafar. But yeah, so I got a new Anakin, and then I got the new clone trooper on the new clone body, and then I got Captain Rex too, because my Captain Rex, where is he? Oh, here he is. Yeah, I don't know what happened to his pauldron. I don't know what happened to his helmet, but it's gone. Surprisingly, his torso isn't that yellowed. If you aren't familiar, these old Clone Wars figures, they were notorious for yellowing. Okay, there's General Grievous. Yeah, like some of these figures are in very varying conditions. Like Anakin's missing his arm. Grievous, he's missing 2 of his toes, and now one of his lightsabers flew somewhere. He's here in the collection. I'm setting him offside. Yeah, Grievous and this droid do not stand at all. I don't know if it's just mine or if that's how they've always been. I mean, I guess Grievous is missing 2 toes, so kind of a given. But yeah, and then we got some other ones. Some cool clone troopers, actually. I'm surprised I don't have, maybe I just don't, maybe they're downstairs still, but I'm surprised I didn't have more clones. Like I have Commander Neo here, and then I got, I'm not sure what this one's called. It's from the 2003 Clone Wars series, like the Micro series, the Tartakovsky Clone Wars. It was one of the ones that was part of Captain Fordo's squad there. So yeah, I don't have that many clone troopers, and I have, yeah, it's surprising these ones aren't that yellowed. But yeah, yeah, this is my collection. It's pretty cool. Not too many figures, but I like it. Also, I threw these guys in. They aren't 3 3/4 inch. They're the only mission fleet I have though, so I just threw them in here. But yeah, they're cool. I like them. I'm happy with them. Very nostalgic to me because, you know, these are my toys. These are my toys that I played growing up with. You can see Obi-Wan. Look how much play he got. Okay, so to wrap up the collection, we're gonna be doing my sealed collection. I actually had to break this up into multiple parts because my table's just not big enough to fit my TVC in with all this. So this is all my non-TVC figures, then we'll clean it up and then put my TVC figures up. So to start off, we have my Black Series figures. I actually don't have too many Black Series figures. This one's really cool though, it's a Trapper Wolf, and it has a pretty good likeness to Dave Filoni as well, so I really like that one. I think this one's actually pretty expensive now too, in the box. And then some black box, nothing too crazy. The Rey is the first edition, but I don't think the Rey first edition is that expensive. I know the Mando is hot money. I don't think Rey's too expensive though. And then to celebrate the saga, it's just cool clone troopers, that's why I picked them up. And then these are probably my favorite figures out of, honestly, maybe even my TVC included, out of all my sealed stuff. It's just these retro throwback Clone Wars cards, because these are just so cool, dude. Yeah, I just really love these. I don't have Echo, sadly. I never saw him in stores. I didn't get him on the online pre-orders, so hopefully get him. But man, he's so expensive now in the aftermarket, so I don't know. I definitely even want to get both Echo loose, and then I want to get one to keep in the package too. I also need to get an Anakin loose. I have the other 2 loose. I don't have Anakin loose though. And then some Force Awakens figures. These are just kind of meh. Nothing really crazy for me. I like them, but I don't really hold, you know, too much sentimental value to them. And then we got some Clone Wars. These are from, I think, around like 2008. I got the Clone Wars Anakin here. Really like this figure. And then we got the Legacy Collection, a couple Legacy Clone Troopers. Really like Commander Gree too, because it comes with the binoculars. I think that's a really cool accessory for him. I think the Black Series version did come with them too. And then just some Revenge of the Sith cards, Clone Trooper, and then a 501st Trooper, then Phantom Menace, and then Power of the Force. So yeah, pretty cool. Really happy with them. Again, these are definitely my favorites. But yeah, let's do my TVC stuff now. Okay, so we just laid them out on the table, and man, I just realized I have a lot more TVCs than I actually initially thought I did. So I sorted them by VC number. We start with Obi-Wan, which is number 31, and then we wind up all the way here with our Commander Havoc, which is VC 274. That's wild, man, how many of these figures we have. So yeah, I'm gonna just kind of run through the collection. I'm not go through everything, just kind of go over some of the big highlights here. Specifically, like this one, the Republic Trooper from the Old Republic. This one's a really nice figure, and the fact it came on Punch too is super awesome. Then we'll go over to this side because I want to talk about Echo. Echo's another really cool one. And I think he was only 1 per case too, so I'm really happy to have him. I found him along with Ahsoka, this Ahsoka right here. Yeah, I found him, and he's pretty cool. And then we move over here. This is another one I want to highlight, is the ARC Trooper Captain, aka Captain Fordo, man. And dude, I love these. I kind of wish I actually got more of them. I just got Fordo, and now I'm thinking maybe I should have got the whole line. Is these old Clone Wars card backs, because I love the 2D Clone Wars series, and man, look at that art. Look at that art. That's just nice, dude. I'm pretty sure this is the same Fordo as the one in that original release, but I'm happy it got a re-release because it is a pretty cool figure. And then yeah, I really like the Stormtrooper too. This one's really nice because we got it finally on the original Star Wars card. And then yeah, got some more over here. This Mando is really nice too, the Super Commando. I didn't get the Captain, I just got this one, but I really like this one. And that card back is super, super sweet. And then this one's cool too. I really like the card. I know a lot of people don't like it. I don't know, I personally like it. I like that picture on him. Same with Jesse. I like the card on Jesse too. I don't know. That's just a very iconic shot to me from the Siege of Mandalore arc. But with that, a nice figure, just super expensive, man. Thankfully, I was able to get him on a Boxing Day sale. But man, I think he was like 30 bucks retail, which is absolutely insane. And then the last two is two ARC Commander Havocs. And I have both variants, but as time goes on, I'm not even sure if the one I have is a variant or if it's just an error. Like a batch of that were just errored out, because this one is the most common one, is he has the goatee, and then this one is he has no goatee. It's just I think it's the same head as Echo. Yeah, that looks about the same head as Echo right there. So yeah, so I think this one might just end up being an error. It's not even a variant. So yeah, really cool. Definitely keep this one in the box. I've thought of opening up this one, but honestly, nah, I'll just keep them in the box. But this one definitely keeping sealed because that's really interesting. So yeah, that's my TVC collection. I really like them. I think they're cool figures. The reason why I don't take them out of the box is because of this. Just look at this, dude. This just looks awesome, just having them all on card. I really want to get a bunch of command hooks for them and put them on the wall and just have, like, basically what you're looking at here was hanged up on my wall. I think that would look super sweet. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I had a lot of fun talking all my Star Wars toys. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.